What's up, guys? This is TheKephas. Welcome, everyone, to New World with me, TheKephas. I am here in the open beta. I've been messing around in this game for a couple of hours, and I thought I would maybe play a little bit on YouTube and give my impressions of the game. So, as you can see, I've made it far enough to where I can chop down trees. I can mine stone. I can do all kinds of cool things like that. I've done some crafting. Of course, went through the tutorial area. And yeah, I have some thoughts. I know that this game has a lot to it. There's a lot that I have yet to experience. I'm only scratching the surface here. But I think that that's fair enough, to say, and I can still give my thoughts and early impressions of the game. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, because usually a game, like, I forget what they say, it's something like a game has maybe an hour or two to get a person hooked on it. And, so right off the bat, I want to say that, I've gone ahead and pre-ordered this game. I am excited to play it, and I have interesting, like, it's interesting, isn't it? Like, I have, like, mixed feelings about this game. On one hand, it's, like, if you look, like, I'm looking at it here, and I'm looking at the world, looking at the water and everything, and first thing I'm going to say, graphics do not blow me away. It's not bad. It's fine. It's, it's okay. It's not going to deter me. I'm not a big graphics person, but I in my mind, I was expecting this game to be very, like, graphically intense, and it looks a lot like, I don't know, like, maybe a game from, like, 2012 to 2015, like, maybe, like, older Skyrim level. It's nothing amazing, but it's not bad either. It looks fine, and, it's all good. It's better than, like Valheim, you know what I mean? Like, which is, a little bit more lower graphics, and that game's awesome. So, but it's funny I kind of mentioned Valheim, because the game, in a lot of ways, this game feels a little bit like Valheim, because there's, like, it's fun. Like, it is, I don't hate it. Like, it's a fun game to play, and I'm enjoying myself, but it does feel a little jank, and if you play it, you'll understand what I mean. Like, you just have to kind of play it. There's just, like, a level of jankiness to it, like, almost like it's an early access game, and that doesn't really deter me either, really. Like, I think that there's a lot here that I would enjoy spending time in, but I do think that, just from my experience, I think it's important for people to kind of tether their expectations. It's interesting, because when you play a game like Valheim, which is made by, like, 3 people, and it exceeds expectations, then it's like, this is a good game. It's really fun. There's a lot of cool things here. But if you play a game like this, which is developed by, like, one of the most wealthy companies in the world, Amazon, then I think that, like, for me, I had a little bit higher expectations for my experience, and I'm not really let down, because, like, it's hard to explain. Like, there's fun to be had here. But there's definitely some jank, and yeah. So anyway, that's just, like, my first impressions of, like, doing the tutorial, messing around with, like, the first couple of quests, doing a little bit of combat. You can gather materials, which is always, in a game like this where you can, chop down trees and stuff like that, it's kind of fun. There's, like, a lot of, I get a lot of the same feelings I got when I played, like, Valheim or Ark. Like, there's jank, right? But there's some fun to be had as well. So I'm over here killing these guys. I spent a little bit of time just grinding out some enemies here. What's cool is, like, this game, like, as in terms of an MMO and how it feels to play, it reminds me a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online. Just in terms of just, like, you can equip anything. You don't really pick a class, you just kind of make your person, and then you just get into it, and you kind of decide what you want to be as you go. You have, like, a personal level, which will allow you to assign attributes to build around certain playstyles, and then, of course, you can also level up with each weapon type, which is fun. So each weapon type has its own individual level, and as you level that up, you can learn new skills with that weapon, which is pretty cool. So, like, if you want to be a sword and shield person, then you can level up with the sword and shield. You can level up with staves. like do magic and all kinds of different things. There's a bow, and I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff to do. The combat's fine. Like it's fine. You know, it's nothing amazing really. It's okay. It's, you know, I don't even know if there's like a lock-on feature, which would be really nice for a game like this. Like if it played a little bit more like Dark Souls. Now, here's one thing that I will say, and this kind of goes into like this kind of, you know, kind of goes along with the jank. Okay, so the devs originally said that there would be controller support, but there is no official controller support with this game. Now, of course I'm playing it on Steam, which is where you replay it, I guess, and I am currently using a controller to do certain things. So the game kind of has like partial controller support, and so like I can do certain things, but other things I have to use the keyboard for. So here's what I can do with the controller. Hang on, let me kill these guys real quick. Level up my hatchet that I already leveled up twice just in this video. Ooh, did I die? No, I'm good. So, yeah, my health's down in the middle there. I see it now. Okay. Still kind of learning about how this game works. Nothing too hard just yet, but I'm obviously very early on. So, okay, with the controller, I can move with the left joystick. So I can strafe, I can move forward, I can move backward, and then I can control the camera, or where I'm aiming, with the right joystick. It's very slow, as you can see. It's very slow. So that can get annoying at times when you're trying to, trying to switch around to an enemy that's behind you. So there's that. I can attack with right trigger. That is my attack. If I hold right trigger down, then I'll do my power attack. So it does have that. And then the only other thing, like, okay, so if I hold down left bumper, I can put my block up. I can use my shield, or I can just block with my weapon. And then left trigger and right bumper don't do anything, though. But then if I hit Y, I put my weapon away and I can bring it back out. And then the only other thing that it seems to do is if I press A, I can dodge. And then if I press left stick, I dive down on the ground. And I can move like that. So that's all that the controller seems to do for me. I don't know why there's like a few settings. And then the other thing, like I can't open the menu, I can't equip items, I can't access the world in terms of like the E button where I can chop down trees and pick up items and talk to people. I can't do that with the controller. I have to actually press the E button, and then from what I can tell, I can't use anything on my hotbar with the controller either, but I can do basic things. And it's weird. I'm like, okay, so the game has a little bit of controller support. It's almost like they were working on it and then they stopped, but they didn't take it out, so there's like partial controller support. It's kind of annoying, honestly, because I kind of wish there was none, so then I could just go in and set it all up myself. And from what I can tell, I don't know if I can turn off what little controller support's there. So that's a problem. I mean, it's annoying. It's whatever. A lot of people are going to play with the keyboard and mouse. They won't even care, so it is whatever to you. But for me, it's annoying. I'll have to figure a way out around that. So anyway, that's a good example of kind of the jank. Yeah, but what's neat about this game is, like, you can hunt, you can, ooh, I killed a black boar, okay. Yeah, so you can hunt and skin, you can chop down trees, you can mine on rocks, and find herbs, you can craft stuff. From what I understand, you can build or buy a house. I'm not really sure how all that works yet, so I'm kind of excited to check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've experienced so far. What seems like you can upgrade, like you level up in mining and all that stuff as well. So there's a lot of like, excuse me, I was in the middle of mining, you jerk. There's a lot of cool stuff like that. You equip tools to do those things, which is cool, and you can craft new ones. So it's like there are definitely hooks in the game for sure. I do believe that I have like weight, so I have to like make sure that I don't over encumber myself. But yeah, in terms of like what I'm seeing so far, and of course this is fairly early on, there's enough here that it's my kind of game. I like the open world crafting and building and that kind of stuff, and gathering, you know, leveling up. There's a little bit of RPG, there's a little bit of like survival kind of and goodness knows what else. I mean, the map is decently sized, so I have to actually press M. I can't use my controller to do it. The map is decently sized. I mean, I've only been spending my time down in this little area here, and the map looks pretty big. Looks like there's a lot of different types of biomes. There are level ranges. There's a lot of levels, or looks like there's settlements. So I want to learn about settlements. I want to see what this game has to offer. So for me, I think... Ooh, hi there, Mr. Boar. You're scary looking. For me, there's definitely some interest here. I think that I'm happy to play this game. I'm a little surprised that it's not more of a AAA experience, if you will. That it's not blowing me away in terms of graphics. And so far, I'm not really seeing anything new in terms of gameplay. That doesn't necessarily break it for me. It's just that it is a little bit surprising. So I guess like it's just like the point I want to get across is, it's so far like it's not gonna be, I don't know, maybe it's not gonna be the new the next big thing in MMOs. I don't think it will be, but I definitely think that it has potential to have a good following and be fun to play. And if they add more and more in as time goes on, then it'll be fun to come back to. But yeah, I guess that's kind of my first impressions. What I want to do now is, if I can figure out how, I want to get back to town. I'm still kind of learning how to navigate, so bear with me. The game does have like an Elder Scrolls style compass, which is a big help. I mean, it makes it very easy to figure out where you're supposed to go, because the game doesn't have a mini map, which is fine. Again, I don't mind the compass at all. So yeah. Of course, you can jump by hitting spacebar, but the controller does not have an option to jump. But one thing that's cool is in the settings, you can set it up to automatically jump up a ledge if you can jump up a ledge. Ooh, is this can I go down here? Ooh, I never seen a cave before. Can I just jump down? Is it safe? Oh, yep, okay, I'm good. No, I didn't get hurt at all. Alright, so this is a new place. Let's explore this a little bit. What's this? I'm like... So there's a good example of what I mean by, oh, that's like is that like a book or something? I've read it. That's what I mean by, like, there's a little bit of jank. Like, I move up, and then I, like, walk over something, and then I go flying backwards when I walk back. So, like, there's just a little bit of, like, jankiness to the game overall. So, yeah, I mean, like I say, I think that people need to tether their expectations here. In terms of what they're going to be getting, and I definitely think that there are going to be people that love this game, and I think there are going to be people that are not blown away by it, or just it's not for them. So I think it's important to understand that. I think that if you're looking for the next World of Warcraft, when you hear MMO, a lot of people think like, ooh, a new Warcraft or something, like the next WoW, the next big thing, or the next game that's like World of Warcraft or whatever. Then I don't think this is going to be that for you. Like I said, it kind of feels a lot more like ESO, slightly jankier but different, and different take on the genre kind of thing. But it definitely kind of feels more like that to me. So yeah. Okay, I think we're finally getting back to the camp. I was hoping there would be more in that cave, but it's what it is. So I can go to, let's see, I can go here. This person's been giving me quests, which I actually have one to do. But it's like really far away or something. I don't know. So I can go to this. This is what's kind of fun. So I can craft at this fire pit. I can also rest, which is cool. So I can make things. There are things I've already made. I can cook food. So energizing light ration. Sorry, I'm kind of moving away from my microphone. So I can make this. I can make a bunch of these, actually. I want to go ahead and do that now. So I can go ahead and craft a bunch of these. And I just kind of hit craft. Yeah, and I made some rations. I can even equip those, so I can go ahead and click that to equip them. And now I can, I have some food, so that restores health. And so far, there's like all kinds of stuff here that I can learn to craft. And again, this is, just being honest here, this is my opinion. When it comes to the crafting, nothing new, nothing crazy. It's a menu. You get the resources, you click craft, and it crafts them for you. Nothing unique about that at all. It's just part of the game. So, there you go. But it's not bad. It's what it is. And I level up cooking, so you do have levels and skill ups for different crafting things. So that's pretty cool too. So like, there's definitely some RPG here. There's definitely some of those types of hooks. There's some survival, and it seems like the big thing for me and what's going to make or break this game is what I discover as I go on. You know, so if the towns and settlements and building houses and all of those things are as interesting as they sound, then I think that this game will work for me. If not, then I don't think this game will have it, because I think that there are other games that do a lot of the same thing and are just as fun, if not more fun. So I will say that. And so what like, there's enough here for me to keep playing and not entirely regret pre-ordering the game, but I still have my expectations a little tethered. I understand what I'm getting into now, and hopefully as time goes on, things will improve in terms of the jank. So I definitely see why they postpone things for a month. But yeah, hopefully as time goes on, we'll get that. So it's just something to think about. And I wanted to give my very early impressions of the game so far. I know that there are a lot of people out there that love this game, and any negativity or slightly, if I'm not singing the game's praises like it's the next big thing, then there are people that are going to flip out. But it is what it is. It's my opinion. It's my experience. So there you guys go. New World. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to play more of it. And if you like this type of game, then you might want to pick it up and see what it has to offer as well. Otherwise, you guys, I'm going to keep playing this and get more out of it, and then look forward to its release later this month. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about this game in the comments below if you've been playing it. Also, let me know what games you'd like to see me play in the comments below, and I will take a look at that. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. And if you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook, and if you'd like, you can support my work on Patreon. Links to all that stuff can be found in the description below. This is TheKephas. Until next time.